Hello, Swivelheads. Today is the 26th of, no, today is the 27th, excuse me. It's the 27th of August. Time on deck is 4800 hours.
Hello, Swivelheads.
Central Daylight Time. The 26th of, excuse me. Took me a second to get over and mute that channel as it started. I hope everybody's doing well today. It is Friday fried green Greggs and ham. What does that mean? Well, by Friday, I'm fried. And I didn't do one last Friday because, guys, I have to get up early in the morning and go to the farmer's market. And I am fried. So I'm not going to do a long video tonight. We'll do a video from the farmer's market tonight. And who knows, it might actually make the return to Dog Days Sunday. We'll have to see. But I got a lot of good shows coming up. If you don't know, I've been doing a lot of interviews lately with things going on in Iraq, excuse me, Afghanistan, and also on the power grid. Matter of fact, I'm probably doing a video with Command Sergeant Major Mike Maybe really soon, because he's got some things he's wanting to reveal about what's going on with the Chinese components inside of our power grid and why that's a problem, why we need to do something about it, and what we can do about it. So I don't just bring the skies falling, I'm bringing how to profit back up again, guys. And I do that a lot in this channel. So if this is your first time to see one of my live sessions, these are typical community chat sessions where we chat with each other because we're living in a day of social distancing, and it gives us a chance to be the family that we are. That many of the followers of my family, exactly, in my channel are a family. So that's a nice little Freudian slip there. But guys, we are living in trying times. So I do try to bring a lot of videos so you can survive, thrive, and stay on the high. And that's the purpose of this channel. And we have a lot of things, a lot of ground we cover. Probably a bit too broad spectrum for an audience. So I cover gardening, worm farming, wild edibles, and what's going on in the world, and prepping topics. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what you guys are saying. How many in the room? We're not going to stay in here late tonight. We got 17 watching right now. Ringing Constitution says boom, 505. Arkansas Woodcutter, how you doing? Hello, Pete. Pete Sarhut, I thought I said it right. Sahut, excuse me, there's no R in there. Arkansas Woodcutter, great live with the general the other night. Yeah, thank you. And Sang Mashima says, howdy, Ray from Oregon City, Oregon. Do you believe that video from the general? I appealed their YouTube, determined that it was not a video that we could monetize. So obviously we said something like, so you can always appeal these things. They're supposed to rule one way or another, and they still haven't ruled on their video. Isn't that crazy? That's one of my live sessions. That's the problem I have with them, is that that's somebody walking out. The live sessions have, for some reason on my channel, they want to demonetize them off the bat every time I do one almost. And I usually just have to appeal it. Sometimes they rule okay, and I've never had one go this long. It's kind of ridiculous. It's taking so long to determine what to do with it. Oh well, maybe the general and I said something verboten, but I don't know what it was. That's another problem. Sometimes when they ping on you, you don't know why. You know, they give you some big generic blah 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 answer, and you go, well, but what was it? Jim Williams, how you doing? Steffers J, good to see you here today. And Donald Frank says, good evening, everyone. Well, good to see you guys coming here. We got 26 in the room now. Give me some more thumbs up, guys. We only got 15. There's 7 in the room. Bob Dodge, number 18. Halo Greg and family. There we go. So we're living in trying times, guys, and it's getting more trying. And that's why I've been telling you guys to prep, to get ready. And guys, I got to do a video. I just went in the grocery store and I videoed some of the shelves. And guys, I was really shocked at how barren some of the shelves are in my grocery store. So I got to probably just play that in one of our videos and just cut the sound out and talk over it. Because otherwise I'll get continuous copyright strikes for the elevator music you play in the background. But you know, you can't do anything with music around these days. With these days and these programs, with the AI, it's automatic strike. The copyright claims, or whatever they call them. So Jason, how you doing? Catherine Sigurgesson, how you doing? So drink some tea out of this nice fine mug given to me by Green Atlanta. I really need it right now. It's kind of hot. I need something a little bit refreshing on my refrigerator. I got to replace my refrigerator. It is kaput. Just barely managed to keep things cool, not cold, cool, barely. Oh, there's Granny Lana. How you doing? Hey, it never showed your live, but I was watching for you. Wow. So that's just it. That's probably why we have more people in here. It's not putting notices out. I'm telling you, my channel has been shadow banned, obviously. What it looks like. Cindy Lou, well, good evening to you there. Pardon me, you know what? I can't drink fast enough for that little hole. I need to gulp this down. I need some refreshment. There we go. Wow. So it's been an interesting week. So I had a general on my channel 2 times this week. Not once, but twice. And he's made 3 appearances on my channel so far. So what do you guys think about Ken Krosniak? He has helped me out with Power Grid Defense Conferences. He's been to 2 of mine. He's a good friend, good guy. He's got a good heart, and you know he's quite involved in being a patron for this country, trying to work to get the power grid hardened. Guys, we do this out of our pocket. We don't make no money doing this. We spend money doing it because we're trying to save our country. And I'm going to bring you a Command Sergeant Major maybe on the same topic sometime this week. I might get Ambassador Hank Cooper back on. He's wrote an interesting article about the situation overseas and how that could turn nuclear. He is, you might know, he was the head of the Strategic Defense Initiative Office, the SDIO, which is popularly known as Star Wars. Yes, he was a Pentagon level officer. So I'll bring you high caliber people. Ambassador Hank Cooper. So I got some good guests I'll bring in here. And we had a colonel on recently, but I can't tell you who it was because he didn't want that to be revealed since he's still an active defense contractor. And we didn't really get the topics that is dear and near to us because he's concerned that it cost him his job. Indeed, I cover topics that could cost me too, because when you're a contractor working for government companies, are very hypersensitive to image. And me on here banging on the General Mark Milley probably could be very expensive for me. But sometimes I just have to tell you as I see it. But there's some things I can't even say on this platform at all. Well, thank you, Granny. It was amazing. Yeah. Hey, JoJo, how you doing? And let's see here. Andrew Casali, what's this about? Andrew, this is a chance to be family. This is a family chat session. So a chance where you get a hug instead of worried about what's going on in the world. Biden isn't making it easy to be fair. There's the point. There's a point. Those are the eyes to see. It's pretty obvious. You got that right. Yeah, I don't even have to have eyes to see some of this stuff. It's so obscene. It's just obscene, guys. Really. Yikes. I finally changed my picture. Oh, what picture is that? You mean on your, you got a YouTube? On your YouTube. Okay. I can't hardly. I see something black from, it looks like a face and very top and then black down. It's hard to make out these little pictures they show in here sometimes. So let's see, Jason, have you seen the Doomsday episode on the History Channel with Peter Pry solar flares? No, I don't get cable TV, but I can bring you Peter Pry back if you need him back. Guys, I have friends who are solar scientists, quite a few of them actually, solar astronomers. So yeah, in fact, I've had 2 Power Grid Defense conferences I've chaired, and I think of each of those, I had probably 3 solar astronomers at the conference. If you notice, when I'm at the farmers market on Saturday mornings, I usually bump into one of them, sometimes 2. So, oh my God, it looks so good right there. That's scary. Talking about HE double L. No, that's actually the name of the Nordic god. That's where that name came from. I guess it was called Hades or something before, Sheol or whatever. What do you call it in Hebrew? Joe Biden is praying that Hurricane Ida will come so he can change the subject. Wow. Wow. Well, Ida is perhaps coming up from New Orleans, guys. We'll have to watch out. We're going to have to watch out about that. Susan, good evening all. I wasn't notified either. Wow. But, you know, guys, we're going to have to y'all just going to have to watch. You know, you kind of know when I come on generally. Some of these are hard to time exactly. But yeah, y'all got some rough idea when expecting me here. That's kind of crazy. 51 watching now. Rodney Braun says Joe and Jill went up the hill to fetch Chappelle again. Joe fell down and broke his crown, and Jill took over after. Well, Jill's his wife. But what about Kamala? Kamala. I'll make a song out of that somehow or another. Hard to make joke. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Things are hard to joke about. It was very scary, but God wins. That's the final word. Yeah, in the end, we win. Holy smoke, what are we going to go through them on the way? There's Andrew going, oh my God, religious stuff again. Well, Andrew, be glad you're not in the throes of Afghanistan. They're slightly more religious over there. And maybe in a way you wouldn't appreciate. And Joe just says, my God is my awesome God. Live with power and love. There you go. My greater creator. That's it. Flying Jeep. Man, I'd love to have a flying Jeep. That sounds like we talk about flying cars. Imagine a flying Jeep. That's a cool idea. How long do we have before the Civil War electricity gets shut off? Wow, that's a good question. That is a really good question. Halfway thinking that if China's going for Taiwan, they'd probably take down a grid first. Atlanta, I'm a Christian. There you go. Jojo, God was not religious. There you go. I agree. People get religious. Arkansas woodcutter, 4 souls trapped, not only American citizens, but allies. That's right. There's several school kids from California trapped out there too. Yeah, it's pretty scary. Very scary. Hey, did y'all see my Worm Tea volcano? Trying to get things a little bit on the lighter side. Andrew, go watch my Worm Tea volcano. There's no doomsday in it. It's a volcano with no doomsday. Careful out of here. The soup of the season going on, battering down the hatches. Yep. Jason, please explain to people how man cannot create hurricanes. Guys, the hurricane has a force it's huge. It's a huge distributed area. The energy in it actually exceeds several hydrogen bombs. There's nothing we're going to do that's want to cause a hurricane to come up. They do that naturally. There's a tremendous force in a hurricane. Fortunately, it's spread out over a large area, but it can do a lot of damage. I'll bring us a fair bit of rain up where I'm at, something we really don't need right now. So now our crops are finally, the corn is standing, looking good. We got a bumper crop, it's all dry, stalks are drying out. Now it's not when you want them to get knocked down by a storm. So hopefully we'll get the stuff harvested because the South is having a bumper crop. So last thing we'll see is it get damaged. Jojo, I did, Greg. That was a big foam bath. Yeah, it's got. I use a lot of molasses in my worm tea to feed the bacteria, and that the metabolic activity is what makes it foam up so much. But you know, it's got a lot of molasses in it, so you might be sweet and sticky if you got on that. About the size of Texas. There you go. Yeah, the hurricanes. Yeah, she seemed huge. Greg, you had a worm tea beer commercial going on. That's an idea. Hey, there is an idea. Yeah, some kids that was out here earlier caught a frog and forgot about it, left in the container, and asked me to free it. And I freed the frog. And so we just started to make a lot of jokes like that. You know, kicking back and forth some ideas. And one of the guys said, I said, hey, we should start a music. We should start a song about it. And then we got to come back and sing it, call it Ribbit. Yeah, we should have Ribbit Records. Ribbit Records. That's a good idea. All right, guys. How is the weather in any Louisiana here? Well, Louisiana's probably got hammered hard with this storm. Let's hope it don't look like the last time New Orleans got hit. Jojo, I love you and told you. Well, thank you. Let's just hope that we don't get hit like we did last time. Louisiana, down in New Orleans. Yeah, we're not going to go long here, guys. We're going to end it early tonight. I just want to share some time with y'all a little bit before we did. So I got to hit the hay. I got to get up at about 4:30 my time. Randy Cummins, worm tea, run with the molasses. There we go. You relax, Andrew. I have a homestead protect. We got flooded, cut off from civilization. I love it. There you go. So that's just it. When you got a homestead, that's your base. You got something you got a place to be. You got things covered. Most of your needs come from what's right there, at least a lot of them. Barefoot Granny, how you doing? Greg's Wiggle Foam Tea. Remember, they said dark winter, I think, is going to be this winter, not on our grid. Yeah, that might be. Wouldn't surprise me with everything going on, guys. It wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me at all. Pray for Louisiana. That we need to do. I'm a bit hot and dehydrated, so I'm drinking some tea in this right now. I'm not drinking coffee at the moment because I hit the hay. I just, Granny man, I just ran. I had to go get a big thing of vinegar, white vinegar. I thought I had several big bottles, but I must have put them in the storage room. So I went and bought me a big bottle of white vinegar and I ran it through the machine today. Figured out how to use it. So tomorrow morning, I'm expecting to brew some coffee for the farmer's market. Thank you. Why not? You're against God. Who's against God? Good evening, Greg and people. Hey, Chew, how you doing? Chew, we're just talking about the weather, talking about this Ida. Where's Ida going? We're a little bit worried about New Orleans and Louisiana in general. Boy, Louisiana gets hit a lot. So, Chew, what strength do you think Ida is going to be at when it makes landfall? One time they thought it was coming up around Mobile. It looks like it shifted west. It'll probably still bend around our way and dump a lot of rain. Gorgeous Awesome, how you doing? Just tuning in. Good to see you. Good to see you, Gorgeous Awesome. For those of you that don't know, Gorgeous Awesome produces some very fine handwork jewelry and artifacts, crystals, crystal chandeliers, chakra stones, and it made me this. Wooden wand of wonders. Look at the copper work, guys. Shungite crystal. Some people have a magic wand that's kind of like a rifle. Well, mine's kind of like a PISTOL. I don't know what you're supposed to say. I might get strike for that here on this channel, this platform. Isn't that cool? And it's the wood here. This is wood. It's not bone. This is wood. Some people think it's bone because it's so knobby here. This is wood, and it's apple wood. When they gave it to me, they said an apple for the teacher. So, Gorgeous Awesome. Feel free to list your Etsy stores. They have an Etsy store. They're a married couple, husband and wife team. They do beautiful handiwork, and they sell it on Etsy. So go ahead and list your Etsy store. I don't mind you doing that. So you've been very generous to me, and I got to do a new chain for my necklace here that they gave me. Broke it and I tied it in here. It's a little too short getting around my neck now. So I have to do a new necklace, but it makes a great pendulum, guys. And clockwise is yes. It's Gorgeous Awesome Awesome. Huge clockwise. Gorgeous Awesome is awesome. So you take it from the pendulum. All right, we have a little fun here. Don't get all upset. There is a package on its way to me. Really? New cord for my pendant. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. So let's see. Man, I missed you too. That's good. Thank you, Greg. Big hug all. Well, thank you. Thank you. Big hug to you. Big hug to both of you. They're an awesome couple, guys. They really are. Great. Randy Cummins, the hurricane, as of last projection, is going to be a strong category 4, maybe 5. They are talking about it crossing at a very warm water eddy in the Gulf. Yeah, that might really kick it up. Yeah, it might do it. So, guys, that's what we got to worry about. But actually, Hurricane Katrina was a 5 and dropped down to 4 just before it hit. Let's see. Hopefully, it won't happen. 60+% of the city of Gainesville employees, police, fire, and are threatening to walk off over the Atlantic. Gainesville, where? Yeah, that would be good to see that happen. Walk off, leave, stick to it, stick to your guns, guys. So, not man. Which Gainesville was it? Gainesville, Georgia. I know Gainesville, Georgia. Is there another Gainesville? There you go. There's Gorgeous Awesome's Etsy store, guys. Check it out. Go click it. Check out what they got. They got beautiful stuff. Really, truly mind-boggling, beautiful handiwork. I mean, you just look at that and you go, "Whoa! Wow, that's gorgeous. That's awesome." All right. Greg, how you doing tonight? Eddie Jetty asked. I'm just tired. I'm fried by Fridays, I get enough sleep through the week. So, but I got to hit it, because I got to get really early. I think I could make some money selling Joe Biden voodoo dolls. You would get rich, maybe. I don't know. I've tried a couple political things that I thought would really go big. I couldn't sell it. So I don't know. I tried my hand at a couple items like that. It just didn't pan out. But maybe it was because I was a little afraid to release them. Gainesville, Florida. Okay, that makes sense. Gainesville, Florida. All right. Gainesville, Georgia. See, there's a lot of Allisons from there in Gainesville, Georgia. That's why I know that area. It's northwest Georgia, in the mountains. Used to have a Allison family reunion every year. I guess it's still there way back. Baytown Daddy, Katrina on same date. Yeah, that's weird. I heard that same date. That is just, wow. It's like are we living some kind of science fiction movie? What is this? We're on the 20th anniversary of a 9 and a couple of 1s, and all the stuff's going on in association with over there now. And now we got a rerun on Hurricane Katrina. Ooh, guys, what is this? It's like not only living in a bad B-grade science fiction movie, but the authors can't think of much other than creating, the number 2 and number 3 and number 4 version. It's just like they keep regurgitating the same stuff, right? Tobacco sold. All right. Go on the floor, says the vendor down the street has Trump and Biden pinatas. Do they sell good, Echo? That's the big question. Do they sell good? Greg, the worm tea, Greg, so Eddie J says, Greg, that worm Casson's tea you made look really good. Yeah, it was awesome. See, because it has a very strong live bacterial content in it. So it was just brewing like crazy. I jugged some up. I hope those jugs don't blow up tonight just from the metabolic activity in it. So I'm gonna have to check them in the morning. It's possible those jugs would just go. Hey, look, had to reach. I had a lady actually helped me do that, and she wasn't wearing a sleeve shirt. She had to reach like down to her elbow to get down there and dip that stuff out. She had worm tea foam all over her arms. I washed her down with a hose pipe, garden hose, on shower mode. Greg, you're in the line of the hurricane. Yeah, pretty much. It's moved a little bit west. It may not be as bad, but we're still on the right side of it. So yeah, it'll probably bend around this way. It's what they usually do, bend to the east. But I'm about 300 miles north of the Gulf. That girl, hey Greg, I missed the finding a cast iron cook stove with a white enamel. Oh, white enamel and shiny metal. Oh, that sounds good. There it is. But cleaning up, paid $150 for it. Ooh, mama can bake, priceless. Yeah, there you go. That sounds great, that girl. That's a beautiful deal. $150 for a wood cook stove and an enamel one. Enamel's beautiful. Don't make that kind of stuff much anymore. Could you put cheesecloth on your jug tops? That would spill. Let's splash out when I'm driving, probably. I see what you're saying. Yeah, finishing this tea here, guys. For those that don't know, it's a Space Force logo. And Green Atlantic gave me this mug because it goes with the Space Force emblem on my hat. So many people think there's something else. Oh, you know how many times I get somebody go, "Oh, Greg, you're wearing a devil star. What's wrong with you? You're satanic." No, I'm not. It's the Space Force logo, guys. It says I have a gas stove to keep me warm, and a coal wood stove. Yeah, when I was a kid, we always had a coal stove in the living room. Well, squat one. It was like you could have cooked on the top of it. I used to like to spit on it, watch the spit skitter, and my mom would get on to me for that. Burn coal in it. Oh, my mom would get on to me for that. But I thought that was hilarious. We're playing what spit, just skitter around on top of it. That mug is made in the USA. Hey, that's right. That's good to know. Made in the USA. There's nothing better than I can say. There you go, guys. Star Trek emblem. No, it's not exactly the Star Trek emblem, but it's close. It's close. It's close. Arnold Smith. Hi, Rocket Man. Sorry, guys, I'm late again. Okay, Arnold. Arnold, well, I'm going to end it here in a little bit. I got to hit the hay, guys. I'm not going to go much longer tonight. So, how you doing, Arnold? We've been talking about Hurricane Ida, Hurricane Katrina, and drawing some analogies between that. Anyway. Yeah, cold heat. That was pretty awesome. Greg, how are the supermarkets in the area? Are they looking empty? Yeah, guys. I did a video. I haven't aired it yet. I actually put it on my phone. I did most of my videos with the camera, so it might take it that long. What in the world? Oh. Oh, this is funny. These guys were talking about the frogs, so they're sending me these little videos here. You feeling froggy punt? Well, do you? That's funny. That's funny. Well, I picked this phone up. I was going to look at something. Saw that. I don't even remember what I picked it up for. I want to look up something. Oh, well. I guess it'll wait. Bad to pick up something and get distracted and then the way you picked it up. That was me all the time. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm fried. I really am. People Socks, a company, or wool socks made in USA. Zero coffee pots made in USA. That's sad. All right, guys. Yeah, about got as far as I can go. I think I'm gonna have to call it night here, right? Not being enough sleep all week long. That's why it's Fried Friday. Or Friday Fried. Either way. Stock up on sacks of beans and rice, Greg. Everybody needs to do that. I was cleaning up the slop on my property from the rain. Slip sliding away. Things got solved. What's good, dude? No. Slip sliding away. There's a song called Slip Sliding Away, I believe. There's another hurricane behind Ida. Well, okay, guys, let's do a little screen sharing. Hang on. Not directly, but here in a second, guys. Yeah, I'm going to have to call it night here, guys. All right, it's fried. Oh, I put the wrong thing. Hang on, guys. Share button. There's the path. Oh, I'm not finding as many maps and this stuff as I used to. One time, they published them below. You can make these large before. Still do rainfall potential summer morning times. Let's see if that's what I'm looking for. There we go. Yeah, so we're gonna be the right side of it. You know, Tuesday, we're supposed to get a lot of rain on Tuesday. I should cross over keyword. Okay. That's that. Space weather. Oh, pretty good sunspots down here. 2860. 59, 61. A big hole in the chromosphere there. Get some strong solar wind out of that. There's no major asteroids of any consequential size getting too close to Earth. The closest is almost 4 lunar distance away, 3.9 LD. And they haven't changed too much these charts here. That's pretty high. Severe high latitudes. High latitudes. Yeah, we are grazing a CME, guys. All right, I'm not going to spend much time reading that because I'm fried. Stop the share. I'm really fried tonight, guys. Halo. Jeez. I'll make it Halo, guys. Let's go back to the chat room and see what you guys are saying. Make a screen share, it says K. Some of you guys over hit the hay. Sleep is important. Yeah, I need to get some. I get a bottle of it somewhere, guys. I need a 6-pack of sleep, please. Washing the car. All right, guys. 28. Guys, I'm gonna call it a night. I am really fried bad. I pray, I think I'll dot off. Everyone, pray for Granny Lana's granddaughter. Kaylee, please do it tonight. And pray for the world we're in, guys. Please let you go to bed. Now I'm gonna sign off. I am just really, truly fried. So stuff here. Well, that I'm gonna say. Have a wonderful night. Good night.